This hangout on air is live, and everybody's basically sick.
We're
That's
super high energy today, guys.
Totally.
yeah.
As opposed to our
Um.
normal, high
Oh
energy.
yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There is no Rat Man on tonight. I'm sorry. They're over at my mom's, and my computer is still over at a friend's house, and so I couldn't bring my little ratties with me.
Sad. The real reason you don't feel good.
No, the real reason I don't feel good is because my mother decided to share her cold with me.
That was so nice of her. Wouldn't you agree?
I know. It's like, welcome home. I have a cold.
Oh yeah, you are home now, huh?
Yeah.
Thank you,
Which is
Mom.
why the clock is still alive. Oh.
Yep.
Alex says the same as you. Okay. Wow. Try again. Alex says Elfman made it to another stream, which is exactly what I said within my first few seconds of being here.
Yeah, like it's a new thing that we don't know what is going on.
Oh, Alex's face is red for some reason tonight, apparently. So everybody's sick.
Oh no.
Okay.
The only time I'm glad there's an internet between us is right now. This is not a thing I've ever been glad for before. But I don't really want to get sick. So
I don't want you to get sick.
I was sick before.
Yeah, you gave it. See, you gave it to me.
There's no way that's possible.
It is possible. It got transferred through the internet. It's totally.
It's a computer virus.
Get back on. No, that's something different, but I like it. Get back on the bed. On the bed, Doug. Come on. Get back on the bed. Yeah.
All right. So, intro. Who's on the show? We have Amira, and we have Elfman, and we have me minus a rat baby, which is super strange because I'm used to just being like rat and talking, and you guys are listening because there's a rat in my hand, which makes it all awesome. We will not be having a Lucy or a Joel or a Lisana or a Natsu. Natsu may jump on, at the end of the show like he normally does. Lucy is having some family health issues, and they wrote Jalal into a shift at work. So
rude.
How dare they?
I don't remember which con I was looking at. Oh, I figured it out.
That one con.
that one con that I can't pronounce. This one has a calendar programming guests. Sometimes it's hard to find people.
Yeah, we're also going to have a rather small show. We do have 2 mangas to read, or we should have 2 mangas to read. So we're going to have news and swag and con updates, cooking with Elfman. What's new in anime probably is going to get put back because I haven't been in front of a computer since last Tuesday. So I definitely have not watched Kiss Him Not Me. I don't know if anybody else has.
I haven't actually watched it. I've read a few chapters, and I just was like, okay, this is weird.
Yeah.
I mean, literally, that's the first thing I think about every anime or manga that I ever talk about.
Yeah, so we'll probably move Kiss Him Not Me to, like, April, because we have Angel drop out in March.
Oh, yeah.
And then we're going to have the manga, so we're not doing Guess Who, Redis's, or Frosh's Fun Fact. We may get a Frosh, I don't know, and we also may get a Master Makarov, but those are still, like, iffy things, because Master Makarov's wife is also sick, and I'm not sure what's going on with Frosh. Frosh just said maybe, so we'll have to see about that. Sponsors are still the same. I haven't changed them, so it's still GameStop and Panda Hall. Panda Hall, you have to you get a $10 coupon if you register. So you just click on that link and register, and it'll give you a $10 coupon, and it helps out the show. So that is also an awesome thing. And remember the changes that are coming to the show soon. News, swag, Guess Who con updates will be live, and not the shows that will not be live. They'll be pre-recorded. Recorded is Redis's Gallery, the manga recap, the anime recap, Ferocious Fun Facts, and Cooking with Elfman. What's new in Animu is probably going to also be a pre-recorded thing. That way, we can get more people together who have watched them. But it still works the same way. You give us your recommendations, and we watched the stuff. So no problemos there. So I'm gonna go ahead and do new stuff since that's a thing. And I'm sorry, I am very low energy, and I don't even know if you understand what I'm saying right now.
Mostly yes.
Yeah.
Okay, that works. That's awesome. So news.
Alex wants to know when the new changes are going to take place, by the way.
Sometime in March.
Okay. We'll let you know when we know more.
Yes. I have.
Ow!
Yeah.
You shocked me again. On the bed. You're in bed timeout. Come on. Stay up here. And stop shocking me with your tail.
But I want to be with you.
I know. You can just look at me right here. I see you.
So, a piece of news was sent to me by a friend of the podcast about the first foreign female pro shogi player. I think I'm saying that right. Yeah, inspired by Naruto.
Huh,
So
that's cool.
It says on February 20th, Carolina, I can't say her last name, and I'm sorry. It says of Warsaw, Poland, attained the second rank in women's shogi, a chess-like board game primarily played in Japan. This officially makes her a professional player, the first time a foreign woman has done this. She managed a come-from-behind victory against Manami Sadamasu, a more advanced first dan, or level considered higher than Kyo. So she's first player at the 44th Women's Meijin Tournament in Shibuya, Tokyo. I just killed all of that.
I didn't do it.
Shogi?
Yeah.
Sorry. Just makes me think of
Okay, I don't know who killed who, but yeah.
Spear. Oh, good. Phew. So talk about.
So Carolina first learned about shogi from the Naruto manga. Her curiosity peaked. She did some research online, and soon became engrossed in learning how to play. Without anyone to play against nearby, she turned to the shogi site 81 Dojo and honed her skills in virtual matches. Her big break came when she played against professional Madoka Kitao, who was so impressed with her ability that she invited her to come to Japan in 2011. It's amazing that she got this strong mostly through self-learning and online playing experiences. Kitao said. Carolina ended up, I'm probably butchering her first name too. I'm sorry. It's probably Carolina since it's from Poland. It says ended up moving to Japan in 2013 and is now a graduate student at Yamanashi Gakuin University in Kofu. And then it goes on to say a little more. I'm going to stop reading here before I butcher every Japanese words in the Japanese language.
All the words. Who needs them?
Yeah. So, but you can go on Crunchyroll, or you could go to the Fairy Tale Podcast website and you click on news for episode 272, and it is the first article. in that blog. And you can read a little more on it for yourself. So there's some more news on Dragon Cry. The article is on Crunchyroll.com and it's titled "Fairy Tale Prepares to Push Towards Climax." It says this week's plans for the Fairy Tale Dragon Cry movie were officially published. The project site brings up the continuing celebration of the series' 10th anniversary. It launched in 2006, and the manga's 60 million unit run, along with the anime's 277 episodes. It also mentions that along with serving as a producer on the anime movie, manga author Hiro Mashima is guiding the series towards its climax. Noting that the events for the final story are beginning. The film opening May 5th. I saw somewhere else it's May 6th. Will feature original character Zonia, Zashu, and Animus, with series creator Hiro Mashima as producer. Tatsuma Minamikawa, an episode director on the series such as Attack on Titan and Gate, steps up to helm the A1 Pictures production, with series vet Shoji Yonemura writing the screenplay and Yasuharu Takanashi on the music.
I just love him.
Yuko Yamada, Person 3, the movie, provides character designs. And so that it gives, we have some posters and whatnot for the movie. And the news that we've all been dreading, but we knew it's been coming. Fairy Tail manga is already in the last arc.
Yeah, that's what Tatsuya was just saying, and I feel like we all talked about it at the beginning of this arc, but also like I didn't want to believe him, and I'm sorry, Tatsuya. I can't. I'm in denial already, and it hasn't even ended.
We felt it was coming. So it says the official website of the Fairy Tail Dragon Cry anime film revealed in its introduction page on Wednesday that the manga is in its last arc. It also revealed that the manga has over 60 million copies in print worldwide. The manga follows the adventure of world's most notorious mage guild, Fairy Tail. The manga launched in 2006 and has inspired 2 television anime, several original video anime projects, and spin-off manga. The franchise's first anime, Fairy Tail the Movie Phoenix Priestess, opened in Japan in August of 2012. The manga reached its 500th chapter in September. The Fairy Tail Dragon Cry film will open in Japan on May 6th. Kodansha's weekly shonen magazine had announced in May 2015 that Fairy Tail was getting a second anime film. The television anime series also revealed in March that a new project is in the works. Del Rey published the first 12 volumes of the original manga in North America, and Kodansha Comics resumed publishing the manga in English with the 13th volume in 2011. Crunchyroll streamed the second television anime into several countries as it aired in Japan, and Funimation has been releasing the DVD Blu-ray disc sets. So, Fairy Tail is ending.
We have Not the Last Arc, and a crying face, and I can't believe it's gonna end. And Randerson says it's been an awesome run. And Tatsuya says, I'm excited to see what Mashima does next, but it's still sad it's ending. And Alex says, so soon. And Tatsuya says, excited.
Yeah.
Just in case you need to know what everybody thinks about this.
Now it calls into question, what are we going to do with the podcast? Well,
I mean, I think we still have like a year.
Well, probably. Maybe. I don't know. But we still have the anime that has to catch up.
Well, that's true.
If we get the anime back.
I mean,
I'm pretty sure if we don't get the anime back once the manga ends, that's probably the end for the podcast as well.
because we wouldn't have anything remotely related to talk about.
It's like, here's news. Well, no, there's no news. Here's some swag and Guess Who and Cooking with Elfman Rita's Gallery. That's literally what.
So we could still do con updates because their voice actors will be
Well,
their voice
yeah.
actors forever. But
Yeah, and con updates, but it basically would turn into what do we do now?
I don't know. Maybe we'll find something else to do, but we'll see.
Maybe. But yep.
That's weird.
I know.
Don't know how to feel about this. This has been such a big part of my life for the past, I think it's been 3 years.
I mean, we could all, it's us. So I mean,
Tatsuya and I are on the same page. 6 months to a year, depending on how far / probably fast Mashima wants to go. We did get a shit ton of information in the last few chapters, though.
We did. I think we have even less than 6 months.
Randerson says, whenever the anime comes back, I hope they don't drown it with filler episodes like they did Naruto. I don't think they will. We've only had one filler arc.
And every time we get a filler arc, somehow it becomes canon.
I don't think the second one did. Did it?
Key to the story,
that one did.
Was filler, but is now canon.
Right, because he talked about the Zentopia incident. But I don't think that he's mentioned except that he helped write it, maybe. Right, with the Eclipsed guys? That's the only other one I'm talking about, the second one.
I don't know.
I don't remember.
I can't either.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so moving on to swag, guys. Because I'm trying to get all my talking done.
Yeah.
Huh?
Alrighty. Boop.
I just want a crying face. Is there not a crying face? Making hug, relaxed, relieved. Nerd. Cute.
Okay. So, we have the Urza Cat Gravure figure, which is available from Crunchyroll.com. It is $151.99. If you are a member of, or if you have a premium membership, though, you get it for $145.99. The release date is still holding strong at March of 2017, but we don't have a date. I'm guessing it's going to be the end of March. And the black outfit, it still remains out of stock. Then there is Fairy Tail Masters Edition Volume 4, which is available from RightStuffAnime.com. It is $29.99, and the release date is March 21st. Then there's Fairy Tail Manga Volume 59, which is also available from RightStuffAnime.com. It is $8.24, and the release date is March 28th. Then there's Fairy Tail Anime Collection 7, which is available from Funimation.com. It is $41.24, and the release date is also March 28th. Then there's the Fairy Tail Fairy Girls Volume 4, which is available from RightStuffAnime.com. It is $8.24, and the release date is April 25th. Then there's the Fairy Tail Manga Volume 60, which is available from RightStuffAnime.com. It still does not have an updated cover. However, the release date is set for March 30th, so we have time, and it is also $8.24. Then there's the Fairy Tail Roto Knight manga, which is available from RightStuffAnime.com. They still have this as not the final cover art, but we have until June 6th for them to decide, so they've got a little wiggle room.
A little bit of time.
Yeah. It is $8.24 as well. Then there's the Natsu and Happy Wall Scroll, available from enightmedia.com. It is $16.99. And then there's the Natsu Happy Ready Pose Wall Scroll. Guys, I don't make these names up either. It's available from enightmedia.com.
The best names ever.
And it is $16.99. Then we have the Natsu Jalal Wall Scroll, which is available from enightmedia.com. And it is $16.99 as well. Then there's the Seraph Wall Scroll, which is available from enightmedia.com, which is $16.99 as well. And guys, we have finally went through the whole list of fairy tale merch with this wall scroll right here.
Wow. Dog. No.
And now we start over.
No. Oh, good.
With the Panther Lily coin purse, which this is new. It is available from media.media.com, and it is $12.99. Then there's the Beach Group lanyard, which is available from Funimation.com for $9.99. And then we have the Happy lanyard, which is available from Funimation.com. This one we've seen before, but I found it somewhere else, so yay. It is also $9.99, and then we also have a new Natsu lanyard, which is available from CircleRed.com, and it is $7.99. And that wraps swag up.
Oh man. I'm almost done.
You're almost done?
I got really distracted listening to the sadness that was fairy tale news.
I am sorry, but we knew.
Oh geez, we have something in Bowling Green. And by that I mean maybe not. But there's a con in Bowling Green, and it just Bowling Green deserves it. Special guests.
But yeah, so that's the thing, guys.
Sorry. Let me make noises. There's nobody going to that one that we know.
If Elfman wants, he could do Cooking with Elfman.
That's true.
Good.
Well, then do
There's a
it.
Pokemon League challenge in
fact-
Smash Bros.
For Cooking with Elfman.
And then send me the link.
Okay. Where the fuck are you? There you are.
It's a beautiful song. Oh, this is in French. Invitees.
Invitees.
Masashi Kudo. Who's that?
Gesundheit.
I think that is what's his face, Ichigo.
Aha.
Yep.
But yes, today on Cooking with Elfman, it's gonna be a kind of a slow and dreadful episode. Is dreadful the right word? Probably.
I don't know.
I don't know either. I don't know my words right now. I'm just kind of.
No, I don't want to see the YouTuber invites. No, this is too hard to do.
We're gonna be making a burrito pie.
Excuse me?
A burrito pie.
What? I mean, I know you're gonna tell me, but like, what?
Yeah.
You can make pies out of burritos.
That's what I'm struggling with. It sounds amazing and also perplexing.
You're gonna need about 2 pounds of ground beef, 1 onion whole chopped, 2 teaspoons of minced garlic, 1 can of black olives sliced, 1 can of diced green chili peppers, 1 can of diced tomatoes with green chili peppers, 1 jar of taco sauce, 2 cans of refried beans, 12 flour tortillas, 9 ounces of shredded Colby cheese. Now, what you're going to do first is preheat your oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. In a large skillet over medium heat, saute your ground beef for about 5 minutes, then add the onion and garlic and saute for 5 more minutes. Drain in your excess fat if you want. Mix in the olives, green chili peppers, tomatoes with the green chili peppers, taco sauce, and refried beans. Stir your mixture thoroughly, reduce heat to low, and let simmer for 15 to 20 minutes. Now, spread a thin layer of the meat mixture in the bottom of a 4-quart casserole dish, cover with a layer of tortilla, followed by more meat mixture, then layer of cheese. Repeat tortilla meat cheese pattern until all the tortillas are used up, topping off with a layer of meat mixture and cheese. Bake for 20 to 30 minutes in a preheated oven or until cheese is slightly brown and bubbly.
Cheese. Cheese does the most wonderful things.
It does. I love cheese so much. Cheese is so good. So good for you. So
I mean, I don't know that it's necessarily good for you unless you're talking about your soul.
It's good. It's good for you in one way or another.
That's the important part.
That is it for cooking with Elfman. Sorry, I wasn't very extravagant this time.
Okay, it was still delicious. There was bubbly cheese involved.
Bubbly cheese and goodness.
Whenever there is cheese involved in general, it's not really a good time.
Oh yes.
I feel like this is going to be like the like saddest podcast episode ever.
I need Tatsuyo has requested the sad.
I was gonna say, let's find all the sad music and anime and just overplay it in the background.
He was like, "Can we play the sad music like Natsu used to do?" No. Just play it in your head. Because I don't know how to play it. I guess I could unplug my headphones, but they're behind my they're behind my computer, and it's real hard to like plug them back in, and then we might have echo, and it would be sad. But he said he played it after he learned it was ending, and then played Snow Fairy, which is the second opening. But that's good.
Snow Fairy is so sad because like the flutist died.
I know.
In the middle of recording it. Recording the album that Snow Fairy came out
on. I was gonna say, I mean, no, because they at least got that part done. But you're right. Well then, let's. Why did it do that? Okay. Just formatting. I don't really need to do that right now. I can still read. That's not true. I can't read, but we can pretend. March having 5 weeks is a little bit like I'm torn because I'm really excited because that means I get 3 paychecks in a month. But Eric's here. Yeah, the flutist in the band that played Snow Fairy died after recording that song. That same year, I want to say, right? Before the album got finished. Tatsuyo asked, what?
I believe she died before the album got finished. The album may have got finished, but she died before or a little after that season ended.
Yeah. That sounds familiar. I remember we talked about it before, and by we, I mean, I think it was just still you. I don't think I was here.
No, I think you were here.
I don't remember.
No, it was before you.
Yeah. I don't know. But we can do con updates, and I can read just about as well as I'm going to be able to read regardless of my formatting. Maybe it's my formatting that makes it so hard to read, or maybe it's just hard to read out loud. I don't know.
I don't know.
But so for con updates, we are going to go through the end of March, and then next week we'll start adding April because there's 5 weeks in March. And so it makes me a little bit confused that we're still talking March, even though it's not. Anyway, so this weekend we have 2 cons. We have Omni Fandom Expo, and that is March 3rd through the 5th at the Florida Hotel and Conference Center in Orlando, Florida. And Chris Rager will be there. He's Arya and Gutman Kubrick. Arya is, I think, my favorite of the 4. Except for maybe Soul. I don't know. Soul's pretty funny. But we also have Triad Con, same days, the 3rd through the 5th, at the Corey Convention Center in Greensboro, North Carolina. And Johnny Young Bosch, who is Aegis and Bendo, and then Vic Manana, who is Mard Gear, will both be there. I feel like they're at another con together. Nope. I lied. Next week.
Shame on you.
I'm sorry. I got confused. Well, so I double checked this week to make sure that nothing had changed for what was coming this weekend. And then I went to the end of the week or the end of the month. So I think that's where I got confused. We have Florida Anime Con, which is March 10th through the 12th. And it is at the Park Inn by Radisson Orlando Celebration in Kissimmee, Florida. And Shermie will be there. So Lucy. Our Lucy will be at this next con. It's called NakaCon. It's at the Overland Park Convention Center in Overland Park, Kansas. So go say to our say to our Lucy, hello. You have to do it all weird because I can't speak. Joel McDonald, who is Zareth, will also be there. And then I think that Funimation is like a production company will be there. I don't know who from the production company, but it just says Funimation Entertainment, so you can learn about the industry probably.
Okay, I'm gonna have to interrupt you on that one. We're not doing manga tonight because we're down 2 chapters, and then there was a double chapter. We have like 4.
Well, so we were gonna do 2 chapters today, and then 2 chapters next week.
Yeah, and then like tomorrow we get another one.
So there's 3 chapters today, right? So if we read, wait, where are we? Are we on? Well, there's 4 chapters, huh? So we're on 520, aren't we?
Yeah, we're gonna have to do like another manga only.
Just read manga all the time.
Like the whole episode, I think. Hold on. That and like my NyQuil is kicking in, and I only took 1. And
yes, well, that's a more important one. Eric says, remember back when you were called Charles and then you had to change it to Carla? Good times.
Yeah, I kind of wish we would have left it Charles. I like that. Yeah, so we have 4 right now.
So that would be 5 next week?
Yeah.
Or, sorry, so that would mean if we read 2, we'd have 3. Or we could do 3 weeks of 2 chapters, but since you're tired, I think, and you've taken NyQuil, I don't think we should try to fight the NyQuil. And Elfman is sick, and so we're just gonna have to keep procrastinating the manga.
Doubt completely.
Well, we could do it if we had more people, but we don't.
Yeah,
that's true. That's fair.
And so if we don't have at least 4 people on, I'm not gonna. So unfortunately, manga next week, chapter or episode 273 is going to be news, swag, and manga.
Sounds good to me.
Or news, swag, manga, and con updates.
Okay, that also works.
Because those are things that change periodically.
Yes. So back to the con updates then.
Yeah, sorry. I just saw that and was like, well, shit.
That's okay. We haven't done it for like a month, so it makes sense that we have 4 chapters, but I thought that I didn't realize we got 2.
Well, no, it wasn't that we didn't do it for a month. So last week we were going to do chapter 520, but we couldn't get it to load. And then
and then
one dropped the next
day. So 3 weeks.
And then this week,
there's not enough people, and everybody's dying.
Yeah.
So it's only been 3 weeks. I thought it was more, but there's a double chapter to count for.
So we had the one thing where we couldn't get 520 to load. Somehow we ended up with like 4 chapters because I can only account for why we're missing 3.
There was one. So last week we couldn't get it to load. The week before that we didn't have it.
That's right, and so they gave us.
And now we don't have enough people. So
yeah, they gave us 4, and then we're gonna
gonna
get 5. Yeah, okay. So finish con updates, and then we're gonna end the show, guys. I already have a name for this one.
No pressure. Anyways, there's Mississippi Anime Festival. It's March 11th. It's a 1-day con, but there's a lot of people, which is kind of exciting because normally we don't get any guests at the 1-day cons. It's at the Mississippi Trade Mart Center in Jackson, Mississippi, and Colleen Klinkenbeard, Brina Palencia, and Monica Rial will be there. So you've got Erza and Juvia and me, but not me, obviously. So you've got some pretty, like the strong females of Fairy Tail. Sans Jeremy, but she's somewhere else, so she can't be at that one. And then the week after that, we have ShutoCon. It's March 17th through the 19th at the Lansing Convention Center and the Radisson Hotel Lansing in Lansing, Michigan. I'm just to be clear, this is in Lansing. Tiger Queen says she hasn't received her prize from last week yet. We had to find a code. I have a code. I sent you that message.
That's because I thought that I had a code, and then I forgot to send it. And this is the first time I've been in front of a computer to where I
we
can check the emails for a week. So I'm sorry about that, Tiger Queen, but you will be getting your prize shortly.
I was gonna say, if you want to put her email in the
Yeah.
chat, I can send it to her right now. And just so you know, apparently it expires on May 6th. I don't know if that's... We'll see. Anyway, con updates. Thank you for reminding us, though. It's called AOD, I think. I want to say it's probably like Anime on Demand, but I don't actually know. It's AOD. March 18th through the 19th at the Santa Clara Marriott in Santa Clara, California, and Micah Solasad, who is Midnight, will be there. I totally skipped the people at Shutokon. I got distracted. The people at Shutokon in Lansing are Lauren Landa, who is Katya, and Monica Rial, who is me, and Ian Sinclair, who is Bora, who is the fake Natsu, and then also he's Kawazu later on the island. She's one of the people that Levi and Gajil fight, I think. I think, but don't quote me on that. Maybe not. I feel like I've said that before and I was wrong, so I don't really know. Okay, and then for the last weekend of March, that is not any March and April, we have AggieCon, and it's at the Brazos County Expo Complex in Bryan, Texas. It's Aaron Dismuke is going to be there, and he's Hibiki, and we haven't seen him in forever, and Hibiki's one of my favorites because he's the best of the Trimens because he has the coolest magic. So I'm excited that he's going to be there. We also have Collective Con. It's also March 24th through the 26th. All of these are March 24th through the 26th, actually. It's at the Morocco Shrine Auditorium in Jacksonville, Florida, and Johnny Young Bosch, who is Aegis and Bendo, and Eric Vale, who is Loki, will be there. And Eric Vale's not one we see very often either, and I love Loki, so I'm excited for that one also. Can't go to any of these ones, but I'm excited for them, the people that will be there. We have Colorado Anime Fest. There are more cons in Colorado than I realized, and I feel like I'm a failure. But that one is at the Renaissance Denver Stapleton Hotel, or Renaissance if you want to be fancy, in Denver, Colorado. Lauren Landa, who's Katya, and Caitlin Glass, who is my brother's girlfriend, Evergreen, will be there. But nobody knows about it, so shh, don't tell anybody. Alan, you got here just in time for the show to end. Alan says, "What's up?" And Tatsuya says, "Fairy Tale's ending." It's the best what's up. We also have Konnichiwa. There's a ton of cons this weekend. I don't know why there are so many. It's like disproportionate to the rest of the list. It effectively doubled it. It's kind of ridiculous. Also wonderful. Konnichiwa is at the Tucson Convention Center in Tucson, Arizona, and Brittany Karbowski, who is Wendy, and Vic Mignana, who is Margear, will both be there. We have Evil Con. I think it's spelled E-V-I-L-L-E, so like evil, but I don't know. It's very strange. Also wonderful. It's punny. It's at the Holiday Inn Evansport Airport in Evansville, Indiana. J. Michael Tatum will be there. And he's Simon, in case you forgot. And then the last one we have is Star City Anime. It's at the Holiday Inn Roanoke Valley View in Roanoke, Virginia. And Chuck Huber, who is Blue Note, will be there. So, yeah, I guess that's it for con updates. And also for today's show. And it's been like half an hour, guys.
This is strange.
I'm kind of proud of us, but also like super weirded out. Should we name this episode in all of its non-easy to nameness, except for if you're Carla, who already has a name?
I thought I had a name, but now I don't.
You lost it?
Yeah. All right, so naming this super short episode, guys. Because I'm sick.
Yeah, right. That's a good name, Because I'm Sick.
Episode 272 is short because I'm sick.
That's a different time of naping. Naping?
What's naping?
I don't know. It's my inability to talk.
Okay, so Mira.
Oops. Frick. I had one. We're still alive, but we're dead.
Elfman.
Are we here or are we there?
We are everywhere.
Oh my.
Ahoy!
Don't forget that you guys can also name the show if you want. You can email us, or you can
We
wait
set the
until
bar really high this week, so it should be really hard to beat us.
or you
Just
can
in
wait
case you're curious.
until the chat goes away, and then you can comment your name in the comments below. But other than that, we're gonna go ahead and wrap out. We're gonna
wrap out.
guys. All of the social media is in the description box below, and don't forget that we also have a SoundCloud, so you can check out almost all of the episodes on there. I think we're kind of like 10 behind. That's not Sue's deal, not mine. Don't talk to me about it. Go chew him out. If you do like what we do here and on the SoundClouds, please remember to help out by donating. You can find the donate button at the top of every post on fairytalepodcast.com, and you can insert the monetary amount of your choice in the happy little pouch. Please also remember to support Hiro Mashima and the Fairy Tale series, and you can do this by buying all the official merchandise like the anime, the manga, the endless amount of wall scrolls that I finally waded through. That took way too long. And video games and all the other cool stuff, because there's just a crap ton of it. And also, don't be an internet pirate. We've all seen what Urza has done to pirates, and it's not pretty at all. And thank you for joining this super short show of the Fairy Tale Podcast. And we end every episode of the show with a wiener fish.